good, and it feels so right.
Medallo City, baby. The first week and a half to 2 weeks, it was all about exploration.
First night in Medellin, we go around. Luke is just like talking to strangers. We're just having a great time. It's super entertaining, meeting people.
People don't like pre-drink at home and then go to the club necessarily. A lot of people they go to parks, and they all kind of gather in the parks. They all socialize, drink together.
You just get a beer. You can either walk or sit down, or a lot of parks like this park where like everybody chills. And yeah, I felt like a local. I was doing local man shit,
My crazy friend Anas got a date like the first night we got there. The only reason why I'm saying it is because I have footage of him. He went to there's a taco place next to our Airbnb, and so I got like a perfect shot of him with the girl that he was seeing that night. I was like, wow, you savage. We had a little setup. Anas had brought 2 monitors in his luggage. He had 2 monitors, an interface, and a handheld mic that we could use. So we would wake up, have some breakfast, work on a little bit of music, just draw some ideas. So he would like open up Splice, play a couple loops, see what we liked, and then from there I'd sing some melodies, hum some melodies, see what we like, see what we did. It was very like free flowing stuff, right? If we didn't like an idea, we just moved away from it. We started on another song. So I'd say by the end of that week or 2 weeks, we had like 14 different song ideas. We had a little basketball court that was very nice right next to where we were staying, and so me and Anas like dueled.
Lucas beat me a few times. I beat him a few times.
One thing I will not tolerate from anyone that's, above 6'2" and playing one-on-one against me is if you start posting me up, I'm gonna foul you, and I'm gonna foul the shit out of you.
Lucas does not like when we play ball and I start to post up. He does not like that. He feels like it's not fair because I'm much taller.
I remember the last time we played, because there was a last time, I got upset because Anas, he elbowed me and he punched me in the face.
It got heated, but look, I never meant to punch him. Although I hit him in the face and he didn't like that.
He's going to say it was an accident, but in the heat of the moment, I didn't see it as an accident. So I kind of threw him and kind of messed with his knee a little bit. and I'm just going to leave it at that.
I was like, bro, come on, it was an accident. You have to do that.
We had a little routine going, and we were able to hoop, which was great because we didn't have that a month prior to this. So I had made a connection through family with this sound engineer, and he's actually a really good dude. I have nothing but good things to say about him. He introduced us to this producer guy, and with this producer introduced us to musicians. Juanjo, guitar player. He can also play the bass. He can also play the drums. Amazing human being. He's the type of dude, you give him cigarettes, you give him beer, he's happy. He can rock with you for hours, And the other guy's called Falco, and Falco, he's a magician when it comes to Ableton producing. He also plays the piano, so he's really good at composition and things. So yeah, just meeting those two fellas was really important for me. I was always very upfront. I was like, yo, you guys come, whatever we work on, you're getting paid. And that was big for them because they were students, Still have a good relationship with them. Those dudes are so solid. Went to go see El Nacional de Medellin, baby. Not El Team, El Nacional de Medellin. We saw that, and it was a big game. It was against Cali. So I got to see the whole football culture, because we're not going to call it soccer, we're going to call it football. Yeah, so we got to see the whole culture. So I saw fights, I saw people drunk, I saw people having a great time. Working with the producer guy that was introduced to us through the engineer, he had this kind of a home studio. Either we were at his house or he'd be in our apartment, and we put in a lot of work. Started a session at 9 or 10 p.m. and then we just worked through all the way till morning time. We were just working on beats, working on ideas, lyrics, whatever it was. First couple weeks in Medellin were very special because it was all about exploring the city that for the longest time I've been told by everyone in the world, and Colombians included, that was such a dangerous place, that had such a violent history, But I saw it more as this is a cultural hub. There's so much music going on here. There's so many amazing people to meet every day. And it's in South America. Things aren't that expensive. So you could really get a lot done in Medellin.
Lucky, what is meow meow?
So, Anas is a very special guy. He has a certain way of being once you're around him, once he's comfortable with you. And quite frankly, it's super annoying. So, always cracking the weirdest jokes. So that person, he decided like, oh, you're not talking to Anas right now, you're talking to Meow Meow.
Who's meow meow?
And so Anas, this is for you. At the end of this little clip, I'm gonna put a bunch of little moments of just spending time with you during those weeks in Medellin where you were being, I'm not even gonna say annoying or funny, I'm just gonna say Meow Meow.
You got a problem, Nipun? Listen. Look, stab.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I'm gonna go to your spank like this, bro. I got content on me. Slap my titty, boy. Party!